Islamophobia. It's a word we hear often, a reality many face daily. This prejudice against Muslims isn't new, but since 9/11 it's cast a long, dark shadow over America. This fear, fueled by misconceptions and hate, has real consequences: discrimination, violence, a constant sense of being othered. We need to understand this problem. We need solutions. We need to build a future where everyone feels safe and respected. This isn't about political correctness, it's about basic human decency. Imagine living with the constant fear of being judged for your faith. Imagine being treated with suspicion just because of how you pray. That's the reality for many Muslims in America today. This essay will explore the issue of Islamophobia. We'll look at its roots and its impact, but most importantly, we'll discuss solutions, because we can build a better future. A future where understanding replaces fear, a future where diversity is celebrated, not demonized, a future where America truly lives up to its promise of liberty and justice for all. Education is our most powerful weapon against ignorance. It's time to dismantle stereotypes about Islam. We need to integrate accurate information about Islamic history and culture into school curriculums. Let's teach kids about the contributions of Muslim scholars, scientists and artists throughout history. But education shouldn't stop at schools. We need workshops and seminars for adults too. These can be held in community centres, libraries, even places of worship. Public awareness campaigns can use social media, television and radio to reach a wider audience. Imagine a billboard with a simple message: get to know your Muslim neighbour. Or a TV ad featuring everyday Muslims sharing their stories. When we humanize each other, fear loses its grip. Education takes time and effort, but the payoff is immense. By promoting understanding, we can create a more tolerant and accepting society for everyone. The media has a huge influence on how we see the world. For too long, Muslims have been portrayed negatively in the media. We're often shown as one-dimensional caricatures, terrorists, fanatics, oppressors. This feeds into existing prejudices and creates fear. We need media outlets to be accountable for the stories they tell. It's time for more balanced and nuanced portrayals of Muslims. We need Muslim writers, directors and producers to have a seat at the table. Their voices and perspectives are crucial. Social media plays a huge role too. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter and YouTube need to actively combat hate speech and misinformation. They need to amplify the voices of Muslim activists, scholars and community leaders. Imagine scrolling through your social media feed and seeing positive stories about Muslims, stories about Muslim doctors saving lives, Muslim teachers inspiring students, Muslim athletes breaking records. When we see each other's humanity, we start to break down the walls of prejudice. Section 4. Legal protections, building walls of justice, brick by brick. Everyone deserves to feel safe and protected under the law, but sadly that's not always the reality for Muslims in America. We need stronger hate crime legislation to protect Muslims from violence and intimidation. This includes both physical and verbal attacks, as well as vandalism and property damage. We also need to ensure that Muslims' civil rights are protected in all areas of life. This includes employment, housing, education, and access to public services. Discrimination on the basis of religion is illegal. We need to hold individuals and institutions accountable when these rights are violated. Challenging discriminatory policies is crucial. For example, policies like the Muslim ban are rooted in bigotry and have no place in a just society. We need to fight these policies in court, in Congress, and in the court of public opinion. Justice isn't just about punishing wrongdoers. It's about creating a society where everyone feels safe, respected, and valued. Section 5. Interfaith dialogue, bridging divides, fostering unity. We can achieve so much when we work together. Interfaith dialogue brings people of different faiths together to build bridges of understanding. These dialogues can happen in mosques, churches, synagogues, temples, and community centers. Faith leaders have a crucial role to play. They can use their platforms to speak out against Islamophobia and promote understanding. Imagine a Christian pastor inviting an imam to speak to their congregation about Islam, or a Jewish rabbi organizing a community event with a local mosque. These acts of solidarity send a powerful message. We're all in this together. Interfaith dialogue isn't about erasing our differences. It's about recognizing our shared humanity. It's about finding common ground and building a more just and compassionate world for everyone. Section 6. Community engagement, empowering voices, building bridges. Strong communities are built on trust and understanding. Muslims need to be active participants in civic life. This includes voting, running for office, and engaging in local government. When Muslims have a seat at the table, we can ensure our voices are heard and our needs are met. Community outreach programs can help bridge divides and build relationships. These programs can include things like neighborhood dinners, cultural festivals, and volunteer opportunities. It's also important to address internal challenges within Muslim communities. We need to have honest conversations about issues like sexism, homophobia, and sectarianism. By addressing these issues head-on, we can build stronger and more inclusive communities. Change starts at the grassroots level. When we work together, we can create communities where everyone feels welcome, respected, and valued. Section 7. Conclusion. Towards a brighter horizon, together. Islamophobia is a complex problem, but it's not insurmountable. By working together, we can create a brighter future. A future where understanding triumphs over fear. A future where diversity is our strength, not our weakness. We need education to dismantle stereotypes. We need media reform to promote accurate portrayals. We need legal protections to ensure safety and justice. We need interfaith dialogue to build bridges of understanding. And we need community engagement to empower voices and foster unity. This isn't just about Muslims, it's about all of us. When one community is targeted, we're all less free. Let's stand together and build a more just and compassionate America for generations to come.